Should you do a fat fast over just restrictive eating fasting? Let's talk about it. What's up, everyone? Welcome to my very humble channel. Now, fasting. You all know I'm against the whole fasting craze because, several reasons. Shall we? When you do not eat something, as a modern human, the body's like, wait, I already am dysglycemic. My blood sugar's already dunk, because I'm bathing in cortisol. I've got jobs and stress, and my body's toxic from, antibiotics, pharmacological interventions, birth control pills, HRTs, TRT, water, air, food, garden variety of everything. And you think that you can put the body back in balance by just not eating. But unfortunately, the body is much smarter than the way we think. Let's talk about the hunter-gatherers. Hunter-gatherers, yes, they went through extreme moments of starvation. There was no food. It was famine time. And they didn't eat. They also didn't sip water all day long like this. They didn't eat 1 gram or 1 pound of meat per body weight. They didn't do any of that. They ate when there was food, and they starved when there wasn't any food. But there's a big difference between the people of today and our hunter-gatherer ancestors. Our hunter-gatherer ancestors, they weren't toxic with heavy metals, forever chemicals, polluted air, water, pesticide-laden food. I mean, we are a toxic friggin' mess. So I guess in theory, not eating might be a solution. It seems theoretically like it could be a solution. But the problem is we have dysglycemia, weak gut walls, and horrible immune systems. When you don't eat, the body's like, I don't know what to do. We need that food to fuel the body and to fix the body, like tools to fix a car. Our gut walls look like this instead of like tight. And so we develop autoimmunity. We don't sleep well. We're not connected to a circadian rhythm. We're on our phones constantly. And the body thinks that you're in a chronic state of running from a lion. And when you're in a chronic state, you need to rest and digest. But we don't. We just don't eat. And we create more stress. And then we don't sleep well, and the body can't repair itself. Our bodies repair itself between 9 and 3 in the morning. Really between 9 p.m. and 12 midnight. That's when you have that first chunk of the body trying to heal. And the second chunk of, or the second half rather, of sleep, the brain tries to heal itself. And so people are not eating. They already have dysglycemia, insulin resistance. Their A1C is skyrocketing. And when you don't eat something, the blood sugar does this. Thunk, 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 thunk. But a hunter-gatherer, if they didn't eat, they rested. Less dysglycemia. This is the problem. Our hunters, and you will definitely find a lot of people who say, I fasted and had the most amazing experience and I did wonderful. And then you look at these people and they look like they've aged 20 years within 2 years because their body is breaking down amino acids to fuel the fledgling brain. Look at them. Look at fasters. They don't look well. Food has nutrition. It has electrolytes, which is what you need when you're doing a ketogenic or carnivore or even low-carb, high-fat diet, and dare I say, the standard American diet. So when you're not eating these long windows and you're fasting for days, you're depleting your body. The immune system is like, cellular hydration. So people thought they were smart by trying to hack the body. We're all learning, right? We're learning that fasting is wrecking people. It's wrecking their hypothalamus, pituitary, adrenal, and thyroid axis. Women, their hair starts falling out. Their DHEA tanks. They're not making sex hormones, right? Their period goes out the door. These are the things that are happening when people start to chronically fast. It's kind of like coffee enema addicts. People are doing like coffee enemas and I'm like, why are you sticking coffee up your bootang? Like, don't do that if you want to not develop a dysbiotic gut. So all these trends take it to the umpteenth degree, and there's not a lot of clear, concise, evolutionary understanding of why you should stick caffeine up your booty. But let's get to the fasting. People thought they were very smart by hacking it and by doing a fat fast. So technically you're still eating, right? You're not just skipping meals. Yes, the fat fast. Now in theory, it sounds like a great idea. You can preserve the hypothalamus, adrenal, and thyroid axis by eating something, because the hypothalamus knows when you're eating something. The point is, when you're fasting, we don't want to go down the cortisol, stress, hormonal pathway and tank your DHEA through pregnenolone still. So if we eat some fat, then technically we're kind of fasting. We're staying away from the inflammatory, anti-nutrient latent plants. We're not eating gobs of protein, and we're driving ketosis. But the problem is you actually need protease as well as lipase, and you need those caloric acids to keep the gallbladder happy, right? Fatty protein really also encourages the gallbladder to function. You're making stomach acid because of the protein that you're consuming. You can't do a fat fast. You can't just do a fat fast. Now, if you did one for 2 days because you had a histamine response or an eczema response, and you know for certain that a particular fat that you're consuming does not give you any type of inflammation, unfortunately, so many people have gallbladder issues and histamine intolerance that if you didn't understand that your gallbladder is junked up, or that certain foods like butter might be giving you histamine, and you're eating a bunch of butter, and you're allergic to it, and your gallbladder doesn't like it, this is where the rubber hits the road, and people start feeling sick doing a fat fast. Protein also helps slow down digestion and allows the gallbladder to catch up to release the bile salts and have your body break it down and then use it. Protein slows down the assembly line so things don't go too quickly. It paces it out. Do not do a fat fast. Your blood sugar is still going to go all over the place, and your digestion is still going to be all over the place, because we need those caloric acids, and we need protease, which is an enzyme that helps break down protein. If you guys want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com. If you need to book a consultation, you can also go to my website, stephanieperson.com. My Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook fan page is Stephanie the Business Person, and there are far too many stupid Stephanie names. Well, you know, I'm Generation X, so I guess that's what we do. I need to consolidate my names to one, just Stephanie Person. You can also sign up for my monthly subscription course where I cover all 3 diets, because not one diet fits all. It just doesn't. And wait for the challenge. I think I'm going to release the date on January 15th after the holidays, and I'm out because now I have to edit this video and send some stuff off via email to someone. I'm out. Peace.